Look, tap in, nigga, log in. Smoke a lot radio, we going all in.
Tap in, bitch, log in. Smoke a lot radio, we going all in.
Tap in, whole log in. Smoke a lot radio, we going all in.
The squad making sure we all win. Smoke a lot radio, we going all in. Zilla, I'm the host with the most smoke. Rolling up the most dope. Kato got the most jokes. Simone Taylor keep it sexy for the grown folks. I'm OG, tone low, bouncing on them gold spokes. Smoke, we the #1 podcast. Some other shows, all trash. Amber Rose, all ass. Broadcasting live from the coast. Sick committee with the jokes. Come and get your ass roasted.
Kato phone, you nigga, review my file. How to show up on the net. You other niggas is clowns. Pulling buster niggas' cars, pulling whole skirts up. I'm the king of one-liners. Y'all got what the fuck? Since we stepped up on the scene, we got the haters' attention. Only bosses on the set, you other niggas is mentioned. For your back for interviews, nigga, boss up your views. Nigga, fuck your crew. Nigga, who is you?
Coming through with the block report. The real spill, cause niggas know I got report. About to give you what you're waiting for. Simone, Kato, and Young, we about to take the floor. And we back like we never left. Other radio shows, they getting put up on the show. Every time we step out, you know we fresh to death. Here to take our reign till there ain't nothing left.
You bitch! Hey, who is these niggas y'all talking about? They gon' get on Smoke a Lot with they 400 followers, 17 motherfucking view having ass. Fuck, these niggas crazy than a motherfucker. These niggas crazy than a motherfucker. Fuck. Hey, Simone, what she got with? Oh my mama.
Tap in, nigga, log in. Smoke a lot radio, we going all in. Hey, it's your host with the motherfucking most kush smoke, yuck motherfucking mouth with the beautiful.
Simone Taylor in the building.
Yada with the illest nigga in Nebraska, B.
California, oh my mama.
Hey, man, and we got a special motherfucking guest in the building tonight, man. You know, this is one of my big homies, man. This is a legendary guy from East Oakland, man. Smoking, you dig? Hey. Like, this dude is like responsible for the motherfucking soundtrack for Oakland in the 80s and the 90s. This dude was one of Tupac's best friends. You know what I mean? E40's best friend. You know what I mean? Huh?
One of the crispiest voices on the West Coast of rap, hip-hop culture.
And I'm going to tell you this, one of the flyest niggas since birth.
Come on, man.
That nigga came out with motherfucking 5.0s on triple gold nigga, 5.0s, Mustangs on triple gold days and Vogues, nigga, motorcycles. This nigga was beyond his time, nigga. He been had to shine, man. That's why this nigga name is Richie Rich, man. Y'all welcome to the show, my big homie, double motherfucking R, Richie Rich, man, in the building, man. Make some noise, Smoke a Lot Radio. Yada da.
Say yada da. What's up with the guys, man? What's up with it?
Man, we fucking with you, bro. What's up with you, man? We got the new album, man. But we gotta speak on that first, man. You got the new album out, man. Grow Room, man. What we doing?
Okay, so we got the Grow Room out. You feel me? If y'all ain't got that record, you might want to download that thing and get a borrow what the kid is up to, you know, most recently. If you know me and you know my history, you already know.
No, we're gonna take it there. We're gonna go there. But let's talk about this new album because we want to promote the new shit. You know what I mean? Your shit,
real shit off first.
Your shit doing numbers, bro. You know what I mean? Period. This is the promo run. We're going to talk about the promo, the shit, but we need to promote first.
Okay, so here we go. Like I was saying.
If
y'all know anything about Double, all I'm going to spit is some game. So on this record called The Grow Room, it's entitled The Grow Room. It's 13 songs, all weed songs, you feel me? And it varies from the growing weed aspect, the selling weed aspect, and the smoking weed aspect. So it's everything that got to do with the tree, you dig? So basically, remember the I Got Five on this shit? It's like an album full of those kind of songs where niggas just chopping about the tree, you dig? I got a bunch of cool features on the motherfucker. My nigga, you on there, you feel me?
Sir.
Yuck, had to get Yuck on that thing, you feel me?
Yes,
we on a joint called the Re-Up, one of the hottest joints on the record. Because your favorite host with the most is still the star with the bars. You feel me?
Hey,
Hey,
Yeah,
do
then we
it.
got I got my nigga Snoop on a record called No Higher. I actually put Mozzie on that same record with Snoop. That record going crazy. I
That
got my
thing going
nigga,
crazy.
I got my nigga Be Legit on one called Bad Bitches, and that one is going crazy. The legend, our motherfucking OG partner, Short motherfucking dog, came through and dropped some bars for a nigga on a song called Pussy Wet. I got the nigga Burner on the album title record called The Grow Room. And then I got my nigga Sibo on the Smoke Joint. So I got a whole bunch of niggas, like niggas that I really fuck with. What I was trying to do with the Grow Room was really just network with niggas I know who blow tree, known for blowing tree, and niggas who got bars. And shout out to Mechanics, them niggas gave me the canvas to paint on. And I mean, shit, the rest is history. Usually.
Oh yeah, you hooked up. I forgot to shout out the Mechanics, man. They did the whole production on the whole album, man. They did a production on our whole album too, man. It ain't nothing like fucking with Dot and Tweed, my nigga.
Oh, they
They
make
know
it
what
so easy.
yeah, they know what it do, my nigga. So we gonna take this motherfucker back to 1989's a number. Another summer.
Sound of the fucking
Another
joke.
funky drummer. What we doing, man? That 415 album, man.
That's when the nigga first got his feet wet. You feel me?
Okay.
As far as this music shit go. 415 was 89. Me, my nigga D-Lo, DJ Duro, put a group together called the 415, and we dropped our first motherfucking debut album, and the motherfucker went out of control, had the whole city going crazy, and it migrated down the highway. A lot of niggas in LA familiar with that record. And the thing about
Very much so.
our area code was 415 at the time. You know what I'm talking about? So that's how we was representing. And shit, I mean, nigga, I started this gangster shit. And it's the motherfucking thanks I get, you feel me?
Hello.
Yeah, we ran that shit way back in 89. The game is still the same. Because one thing about a good game don't change, y'all. You know that. You feel me? So I just kind of stick to my game format. That's what I do. I don't really jump out of my lane too much. I talk about bitches, money, more bitches, and more money. And that's usually where I rock at. You feel me?
Oh, Rich, what was the part of what was the part of reaching your game where you knew, like, you know what, this is my shit I'm fucking with? Like, what year, what song, what situation in the studio, or you know what I'm saying? What was you like? You know what? This the bitch I'm finna pimp. Cause it sounded like you could have pimped a few type of styles of business bitches, but music was the business bitch you chose to pimp. What was the reason?
You know what? I ain't gonna even lie to you, my nigga. When I came up listening to a lot of different motherfuckers. The music shit for me, I started off freestyling, my nigga. That's how I really started rapping. Freestyling was my thing before I had even recorded a record. When we put the 415 out, when I knew it was good was when niggas was stealing our motherfucking tapes.
On my mom.
I would pull up somewhere and be knocking 415. I might jump out, holler at a nigga, come back in the car, pull off, get down the street. And I'm like, damn, where my CD at? Where my tape at? You know, and that's when I knew. I said, okay, we must be on to something. And then in Oakland, rap was something that niggas was doing. Short spawned it, you know, and then it was a lot of cats that came to follow. So like groups like the Loonies, me, Short, Drew, like we came first in the game. Digital Underground, like it was niggas like that was just, we were the pavement setters in Oakland. And rap was like, it was like the league. Like niggas who play hoop, rap was like the league for us. Like niggas like, nigga, this what we doing, this what we doing. Plus niggas was getting money and you could talk about the way you got money and it just made it dope. You feel me?
So look, man, at the time when you came out, bro, it was Too Short, you know what I mean? That was leading the race. Yeah. You had 40 that came after that. You had Hammer that came.
Yeah, Water and then we got the click.
Hammer that came.
Mm-hmm.
And then you and the 415 came. Then you came with your solo album, my nigga. I remember the album, nigga. I think you was in the Skyline Hills on that picture, man. You had that 5.0 on them triple gold things, man.
You
talk about that solo album, my nigga. Was that 1990?
Yeah, that was 1990. That was the Richie Rich solo album. So basically, I had two personalities. I had the gully street nigga who was double R, and then I had the nigga who was gonna spit the game and the knowledge on the fair side of the fence. That was Richie Rich. So Richie Rich had songs like Don't Do It, you know what I'm talking about? That was a big record. And after the 415 shit, once I fuck around and spawned into like, when I moved forward to the Def Jam shit, I started just kind of combining Richie Rich and Double on one record. But the solo record that I put out with Richie Rich, all that was clean shit. It was still game, but it was clean. and then I did all the super street shit on under the guise of the 415. That's Double R. That was my alter ego. You did.
So like you said with the Def Jam shit, you said some key word just now with your Def Jam reference. And was it something about the music that Def Jam was putting out made you kind of alter your style, or you just wanted to do something a little more, you know?
No, this was my first major release, so I really didn't have a clue what the fuck I was doing. I just knew I was trying to make an album that could be a little broader than Bay Area, broader than Oakland. So I was open to more ideas and talking more shit. The Seasoned Veteran album, to me, like that's how we used to do albums. You do one song about some horror shit, you do another song about just chilling, smoking, you might do another song about you and a bro. Like that's what an album was back then. It wasn't like now it's like you get one subject and you just pound the shit out of that subject. Back then it was more of a variety. So on the Def Jam album, my thing was trying to give niggas a little visibility on all of the different shit that I could do. You feel me?
Hey, nah, hold on. Go ahead.
Like, you know the highlight of that goddamn Seasoned Veteran, I'm leaving it at that goddamn skit, that 30-minute skits. That's my shit, that 30 minutes. When a motherfucker say, hey man, call back about 30 motherfucking minutes. You know what I mean? When the motherfucking nigga bitch on the goddamn album.
Yeah, that's when that nigga called and he said, my nigga called over there and the nigga answered the phone. He said, who is this? He said, nigga, who is this? He said, nigga, you in my motherfucking answer my motherfucking phone. Fuck you talking about, who is this? The nigga said, yeah, nigga, I'm over here fucking your bitch, nigga. Nigga said, what, nigga? I'm on my way over there right now. He said, yeah, well, make sure you got some money on you, nigga.
Bring some bread, because I'm about to strip your bitch ass.
Nigga. And see, this was back then. So it'd be funny to me when these niggas be thinking they doing something new, my nigga. Like, I get it, and I don't knock nobody that fuck around. But, nigga, this motherfucker, boy, we been doing this shit, my nigga. We been talking this type of shit, my nigga.
Hey, bro. When you got the Def Jam, bro, you was one of the first West Coast niggas over there besides Warren G. How was it being a West Coast artist at Def Jam? You know what I mean? Like, it's a real East Coast based artist, bro. How did you make your way over there?
It was uncomfortable, to be honest with you, because I had a feeling that I was gonna be drowned out by the New York rappers, because there was a lot of good ones over there at the time.
No. Let's take it back. Let's take it back to where you stunned on Russell Simmons, because Russell Simmons is, you know what I mean? He got a show over here too, man. You know what I mean? I know where he at, man. Notorious LLC.
Shouts out to Russ.
Talk how you stunted on Russ when he tried to sign you, my nigga. This is the ultimate stunt. Hear this shit, my nigga. Hear what this nigga did to Russell Simmons, my nigga.
Wait, which story you talking about?
Man, you talking about when you showed the Rolex, nigga. Like, I ain't no broke nigga.
Yeah, okay.
You had to come with the mama. You like, nigga, I got it already.
Tina Davis had lined up the meeting. You feel me? And when I got up there, I sat in there face to face with Russell and Leor Cohen, and they was giving me the business about, you know, how we could do things and this, that, and the other. And I really, it was some old school, you know how a nigga have his rollie on, but you might have on a hoodie like this, and niggas be talking, they be like, you know, and you're gonna make some money, man. You know, that's what we want to do. We want to make some loot. And that's when the nigga be like, well, I sure hope we gonna make some money. I really do hope we gonna make some money, my nigga. You feel me? Because if not, I mean, what can we do? You feel me? So it was and Russ and Leor was like, oh, I see Richie's working the rollie. I said, yeah, the iced out rollie from Rollie. Yeah, this ain't been touched on. Yeah, this ain't been touched on. Yeah, no, this ain't been touched on. I don't need nobody to touch on mine, drill no holes in mine. But yeah, it was one of them things. It was one of them things, and Russell, I got to shout out Russ because he's a real nigga, and they kept it 100 with a nigga. All I was trying to let them know is, like, bruh, don't just dog walk me like, and you're gonna make some money, because we get money already. What else can we do? You feel me? And he let me know I had access to his whole platform, but that was our initial meeting. You feel me?
Okay, respect.
Yo, he stunned on that man like,
I feel honored that our meeting is seeing that motherfucker right now with the goddamn sweatshirt.
Nah,
I know that ain't the same one.
That ain't the same one.
That
ain't the same one.
Hey, you know what's hella crazy though? My nigga Lip just sent me this. I don't know if you can see it on there.
I was gonna let. Hey, you know T.Y. Yeah, you see T.Y. already. Yeah.
Hey,
Old school Lippy. You still fuck with Lippy? Where Lip at?
Lip probably at the motherfucking house. He just sent me some shit on the gram, my nigga, that I said I might have to post this motherfucker tomorrow if I can find it. My DMB, oh, there you go, right there. This nigga just sent me this. Nigga, can you see this? I'm gonna zoom in, put it up hella close. You probably can't see because it's light. Can you see who on that picture?
Yep,
Yeah,
Russ.
yeah.
Russ. Yep, Russell Simmons.
Russ, young Russ.
You feel
Before
me?
the yoga. Before the yoga. You
Yeah,
got Russ
you feel
before
me?
yoga.
Yeah, way before the yoga and all the other shit you
Bro,
did.
you was on that motherfucker looking like fucking Montel Jordan, bro.
Hey, bro, I was high as a kite, my nigga. Hey, you know what's hella funny? When I was young, it's like my neck was hella longer. You feel me? Hey, that picture you talking about, that picture you talking about with the 5.0 up on the hill, nigga neck was like this long. Nigga was young. Nigga had that long neck. You feel me?
All right, now speaking of that, bro.
The chains make your neck strong.
Speaking of going back to where you first got signed, because we fast forward over a lot of history, man. Just like it was a battle with me and Rapid Ron, I heard it was a battle with you and Mac Dre.
Me and Mac Dre? I never
I
heard of it. No, Mac was my nigga. Like me and
No,
Mac.
I heard y'all rap against each other on the at the motherfucking dirt road in front of Ted before y'all was signed.
Is that right? You know what I don't
Niggas,
smoke.
you were trying to get signed before you got signed to Jed.
Right.
Yeah, nigga.
I remember, like I said, I remember doing a lot of freestyling. I remember doing a lot of shows with Mac Dre. Dre's a rapping ass nigga, you feel me? So that I don't remember that exact thing, but I done smoked a lot of dope. I done blew a lot of my memory.
Bro, you don't remember on the dirt
Mac
road.
Dre from Vallejo, Mac, the original Mac.
The Mackem.
It's another Mac Dre?
The Mackem.
When I say this nigga sick, my nigga said something. That's why I say, because it seemed like I would have remembered that. I ain't gonna fluff you. It might, man, I might have battered my brains out. Seeing that you wouldn't send me no culatto, I had to make my own.
Don't start on me like that.
I had to come with the purple cake batter, man.
How you doing,
Yuck gave me some culatto backstage in LA at a Too Short and Yuck show, nigga. And I've been waiting ever since. And I couldn't smoke when you gave me that. You remember? I was still on probation.
Right.
I took the bud and Rain took that from me and smoked. And I kept one little nug. And when I got off, I smoked that shit. I got on your line. And then I said, you know what? I'm gonna have to come up with something myself since my guy don't want to smoke with me. You feel me?
Nigga, don't talk about I sent my sister to pull up on your ass, nigga. That's not play.
She slid up too.
Then. I ain't then, nigga. Don't play.
Hey,
Don't play. We
slid
support
up.
your cake. We support your shit.
Send some of that Richie Rich on
Yeah,
down.
nigga. My
Send
sister
some of that Richard
my
up.
sister drove an hour and a half to see this
Send some
nigga,
of that
man.
Ricky
Hey,
Ricardo.
she slid up in full dragon gear. You dig? She had the hoodie on with the dragon on. She was not playing.
Don't
You
say
feel
that.
me?
Nigga, the Cadillac got dragon shit on it, everything,
Oh
nigga.
man, the 5 on it plate. You feel me? First
Got
line,
5 on
I
it
got 5. Yeah, she was all the way fucking with it. You feel me?
Yo, she had to fight for that. I got 5 on the license plate.
And when I seen it, I was like, damn, I wonder how she got that. And you'd think something like that was already gone.
Nah, she got it, nigga. She had to fight for it, nigga. She had to say, I got 5 on her pet store, some shit like that.
Yeah,
Like, yo,
they
that
try to
weed.
make- Yeah, if it means something derogatory. Nigga, I tried to get 6'9" for my cougar, but tried to spell it like the weirdo spell his shit.
Right.
You did?
You can't do nothing with the number 69 on the license plate. They say it means some old demonic ass shit. I'm like, what?
Wow.
I tried
On your license plate, Rich?
for my cougar. Yeah, I just wanted to say 6'9".
Because it was a 6'9" Cougar.
Yeah, but I had this idea before he had did the fool shit, so I was glad that it didn't go through.
Speaking of fool shit and real shit, man, I'm going to say 2 words. Tupac Shakur. How did you meet this guy? I know that was your best friend. I know that was your road motherfucking dog, man. Talk about how y'all met, how y'all start vibing, how y'all start kicking it and doing business, and how you felt when his death happened, bruh.
Man, I met Pac. I was in Oakland. I met Pac through this chick I used to fuck with from Berkeley named Teresa. Teresa lived in Berkeley. I remember she hit me one day. you know how you have a broad you be fucking with. She ain't like your main bro, but you like she's somebody you fuck with. She cool. We
Yo,
smoke.
ooh,
Yeah, we used to rock all the shit, smoke all the shit. Good bitch. So one day she called me.
Good bitch. It said good bitch.
I mean, for real, real good bitch, like down to earth, like smooth, like
beautiful,
real,
intelligent, touching, caring human.
yeah.
Bitch.
Hey, hold on. Let Kato tell you what a bitch is. What is it?
On Smoking Out Radio, bitch is beautiful, intelligent, touching, caring human. Beautiful, intelligent, touching, caring.
Exactly.
Intelligent, touching, caring human.
Beautiful, intelligent, touching, caring human. But anyway, go ahead. The
Yeah,
bitch was good.
So she called me one day.
Be a better bitch.
You know, back then I was trapping in 10 sacks and always having the weed, just like I say, the zips be so fluffy. She hit me and she said she had a dude who was out here from New York who wanted to buy some weed. Could I come through? I was like, yeah. So while I'm on my way over there, we on the phone. She like, hey, he knew out here. He just moved out here from New York. He hella cool. Me and him been hanging out, and you niggas is a lot alike. I think you niggas will get along. I was like, cool. So I went out there. So it's Tupac, but I didn't know him from a can of paint. He didn't know me from a can of paint. So I slide in there serving the weed, whatnot. I mean, the nigga was fucking the bitch, you know, and that's how I go. When you're a player, you have to take it on the chin, because like I say, she wasn't my main thing, but that's how I met him, through a chick that and it kept being like that. Me and him kept having situations where we didn't fuck with the same.
Some brown skin bald head shit, or?
Yeah. No,
Same bitch.
we had the same like appetite, same style of broad, you know, same shit. So from there on, I get a nigga my number, and every time he needed some weed, the nigga would hit me. So he was living over off West MacArthur. He used to be over there with the Outlaws. Them niggas was little babies. I'm talking about they was little niggas, bro. And one thing led to another, bro, and I just start taking a liking to the nigga. We start hanging out. He asked me about where he could get barbecue from. I took the nigga to Flint's, and then I start really fucking with him. So then I start kind of.
Hold on, nigga. What Flint's? You took him to Flint's in the Ville or Flint's in West Oakland?
One in the Ville, nigga. The
Nigga,
Flint's.
what? Oh, you a
Nigga,
real
the
ass
Flint's.
nigga,
Hey,
bro.
yeah, that's the one we went to all the time. That was the Flint's.
On Haven Court. The one right there on Haven Court.
Yeah. So I took him to Flint's. He used to love to eat there, man. And we just started getting close, my nigga. And I started studying his shit. He started studying my shit. And he used to always be like, I want to do some music with you. We was doing the 415 shit, and he was doing the Black Panther shit. So I told him straight up, I was like, bro, you on some Black Power shit, and we on some gangster shit. And you know, it ain't the same type of thing. And back then, he was like, nigga, we still gonna get it done. But we never did no music. We just kept hanging out, fucking around. We didn't start doing music until he did the what's the name of that album? The Me Against the World album. That's when he put me on that song. Certain niggas want to stick to the game. Use a trick to the game. That's on Me Against the World. And from there, dude, I just took a liking to the nigga. I could see he didn't know much about the terrain in the town. So I was trying to give him all the game I could on that. And shit, from there on, we just got tighter and tighter, you know what I mean? And it was one of them type of things, like whenever he was in town, he'd hit a nigga up and shit, we'd just rock out. He was a good little nigga, bro, had a whole lot of ambition. And I never saw him getting to where he got. I mean, he took it, nigga fuck around, took it there. But I thought he was always gonna be kind of like a Paris, or you know what I mean, stay on
right.
the back, because he was real serious about that shit.
Right.
But you know, the game is infectious, man. It's like the nigga, what you call him, Rosebud, say when he came to Oakland. He said, man, you know, I had the bitch with me, man. And, you know, we started driving toward Oakland, and I don't know, something just came over me, and I just started pimping. Yeah, if you ever watch American Pimp, discount it, it'll do something to you, man, with that game. It'll do something to you, bro. And I gave him all the game I had, all the game he could absorb. And shit, nigga, we was locked in from the gate. We was locked in from the gate.
Along with my cousin, the Gov, man. Speak on you and Gov relationship too, man. I don't know how y'all linked up. Was y'all high school buddies or whatever, man? How you linked up with Gov and how y'all linked up with Pac?
No, JoJo was my nigga's little brother. AF. AF was my nigga. JoJo was Ant's little brother. Joe always been around. Me and Joe linked up on some street shit. You feel me? We was getting money together, fucking with that thing. And
right.
He fuck around and start listening to the rap. And I mean, that was at the time y'all was killing shit. You know what I mean? Sido was doing that thing good.
Nah, nigga. Nah, I never got gaffled like that.
Right.
Before a nigga ever rapped.
Right. So I put it
Tupac and the Gov.
right. So that's another thing. I was linking niggas up. I remember Gov first told me he
Gov
wanted,
got a song with Tupac and Richie Rich called Never Got Gaffled Like That, right?
and that shit go hard. DJ Daryl
That
did
shit go hard,
See, I
my
was gonna
nigga.
ask what the origin.
Yeah, that beat.
Yeah, you got talk about the Gaffle Like That studio session. Oh, that nigga Gio like play a part in this shit, man.
Yeah, I fucking see, boy. Your memory better than mine, good brother. I mean, 'cause I done did so much shit. I got patches of shit that you have to remind me of. So Gov was little bro, but he was getting that money. You feel me? Little nigga had stupid hustle and a stupid plug. And once again, like I said, I met Joe on some street shit. Then he told me he wanted to rap, and we start fucking with it from there. Like I said, Pac was out here coming around. I brought Pac around. And back then, Pac used to just want to fuck with niggas. That might be the first song that me and Pac ever got on was Gaffle. Now that you say that, that's the first song we ever did together, Gaffle with the Gov. I remember that. DJ Daryl did the beat to that. That motherfucker changed up 3 ways. That studio session was a fool, because you know Gov, we had to warm him up to, you know how Pac get down. When that nigga go in there, it's all gas, no brakes. So we had to warm Gov up, and Gov was in there pushing it. That Gaffle song fuck around and turned out dope. That I remember Gov was up in that motherfucker drinking, because Gov wasn't really no vivid drinker or smoker. But he got up in that motherfucker and started drinking. And after Pac laid his verse, it was on him. My verse was down. And we was like, nigga, what you gonna do? He got his big ass up in there. And when that motherfucking laid that verse, nigga, that Gaffle song was hard. What is you doing? Let's
Rich.
go. Hey, do y'all know anybody that want to take the motherfucking dog? This motherfucker.
I do.
Look at the
Motherfucker
dog.
hard.
That nigga hard.
Anybody want a motherfucking dog?
Frenchies.
That
I
nigga
want him.
hard. That nigga look like
Yeah, this
milk. He's
motherfucker
so
right
silky.
here.
Little silky.
That nigga look like
Like he fresh
silk.
off an
boy.
episode of Tom and Jerry.
Hey, this a bitch. She got on a blue collar because she a tomboy. You feel me?
Hey, so Rich,
What up?
saying about the studio session with Pac, who invented that ritual of when y'all lay on the floor and write y'all verses when y'all did that I Ain't Hard to Find on the All Eyes on Me?
That's E40 shit. Anything on the floor, that's 40. That's 40. 40 do that. He did that on the album song he did on my album. 40 gonna come through. He gonna get the drinking. He gonna be sitting there talking shit. And you trying to get him to write the rap, he gonna drink, talk shit. Once he get down on the floor, then you know he finna start writing.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you one thing about that E40 shit. Why them niggas is laying on the floor? It was because of funk, and I ain't gonna say who they funk was with. But this nigga,
That's why they was doing that. They was in their studio laying on the floor rapping. So niggas was.
nah, because nigga was shooting up shit.
That's what
Yeah,
that
bro,
nigga was.
that's what
I
it
thought
That's
you
what
were
he
saying the niggas laying on the floor, whoever get up, the beat is on.
No, niggas shooting up shit. So you land on the floor to not get shot up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great moments in hip hop history.
Yeah,
Y'all heard that
man.
shit?
So 40 of them shit was
Yeah,
getting shot
yeah.
up. So they was laying on.
Wow.
Why some big ass niggas laying, big 6 foot
I
niggas
thought
laying
that
on the
was
floor?
niggas. That's why I see. I read it as a youngster.
You learn something every
But
day.
that came from
Quality show, lay on the
that
floor,
shit
rap
came
your
from
block.
Vallejo beef, nigga. And
Wow.
then they stay with him, nigga. That's like tactics, nigga. In case some shit happen here.
Oh, my mama.
I'm laying on the floor.
Right.
Yeah, that's a nice little move
Oh,
too.
my mama.
That's a move.
That's
That's
a
a
nice
tactic.
little move.
Don't be say
War
thanks.
tactics, man. War
What
tactics.
you doing, man?
Defense
All
mechanism.
right, man. So how did you feel, man? 1996, September, man. Las Vegas, man.
I was in New York. I remember I was in New York when I got the call, right?
Right.
I'm trying to get out of New York. It's nighttime when I get the call. I'm trying to get out of New York. I'm like, I ain't gonna be able to make it up here. And the shit was crazy because I'm like, God damn, nigga, like that was the one piece of the game that I couldn't get to him was, nigga, it's two sides to everything, my nigga. To every action, there's a reaction. And I saw moves that he was making that kind of had me concerned about who was going to be around him when he was moving the way he was moving. I assumed that he was going to be moving, they was going to be moving me. I had no feeling that they'd be moving in a BMW with the windows down, not tinted, not bulleted up, or you know what I mean? Because the nigga was talking greasy, bro. And that's just real game. Nigga, if you're going to be talking greasy and moving around, you got to be moving right. When I got that call, bro, I was like, I damn near knew it was gonna be bad. Something just didn't feel right about it. You feel me? It just, when I first heard about it, something just didn't feel right about it. I waited it out. Everybody was flying to Vegas, and I should have got to Vegas, but I waited it out because I didn't want to fly up there and see my man dead. So I figured if I waited it out and he pulled through, then I could go fuck with him. Like, nigga, what the fuck? Nigga, rah, rah, rah. And then when it went all the way bad, being a nigga that's kind of used to homeboys dying, because I done had a few of my close partners die when I was a young nigga. When I was 16 was the first time. It's one of them things, bro. It's surreal until you look in your phone and see the nigga number and you dial it and the nigga don't pick up. That's what I always do. I got a lot of my dead homeboys' numbers in my phone for a certain time after they pass. And even my mom, like my mom's house number is still there, and the nigga look at that number and the nigga dial it, and when it don't nobody pick up, you be like, damn.
Oh, look at that motherfucker in your phone.
You be like, man, my nigga gone. So it was one of them feelings, bro. I was mad, but I was also upset with myself because I couldn't keep up with the nigga. Because when he signed the death row, he wrote me a letter from Dannemora prison when he signed the death row. Or when he was thinking about it, he was like, hey, I'm thinking about signing the death row. What you think? So I wrote him back. I'm like, I don't think you need to sign the death row because you already got your own shit. Like the All Eyes on Me shit was hot. I mean, you had already been platinum. And I just felt like he was going to get mixed or lost into all of the stars.
You mean Me Against the World?
Me Against the World. What did I say? All Eyes on Me?
You said All Eyes on Me.
That's that batter. It's the batter.
Too much Richie Rich.
And started to kick again. He had the Me Against the World shit. And I just felt like he could get lost in, because they had stars over there. I mean, Death Row had hitters, like, and I just felt like he could have did his own thing. So I wrote, and I told him that. I was like, I don't think you need to sign with them, nigga. You got your own shit. You already platinum. And the nigga wrote me back and said, this nigga talking about coming to get me. He said, Interscope ain't talking about coming to get me. And I could understand that fully. I wrote him right back. I said, nigga, I still feel the way I feel, but nigga, I know that feeling. I done been in jail before. Nigga, when you wish anybody could come get you. And this ain't no weirdo shit. Like, I mean, niggas will see this, be like, nigga, every nigga that done been in jail always wish, nigga, I could call somebody who could come up here and get a nigga, period.
And Rich, don't you think it got something to do with the type of thing he was in jail for, too? That was a sex crime type thing. So it's like, let me up out of this motherfucker.
Yeah, because, I mean, and he had a lot of, enemies on the force, man, because he was talking greasy and he was affiliated. He was affiliated with something that was real powerful, man. That kid been affiliated with something that was real powerful. You know what I mean? That Panther thing. So I felt it. Once he said that, I was like, it was a go. But I just didn't think that he needed to do that. And when he did it, I mean, he skyrocketed so fast to where I couldn't really keep up with the nigga. It'd be times I call a nigga, I'd be like, what's up? He'd be like, what's up? Where you at? You in LA? I'd be like, nope. All right, call me when you get down here. And he'd be off the phone. Like, I mean, the nigga was, I feel like if I was around the nigga, I ain't gonna sit here and tell you that nigga still be alive, because niggas will say that. If I was there, nigga would still be here. I'm not gonna go that far. But I will say that I think if I was able to be around him more, I could have had some type of adverse effect on either his movement and the way he was moving, or some spider sense type of shit to that night, how that went. Yeah, I mean, because I had some influence over the nigga. His mama used to always tell me, when you around here, that's when he's my baby. Like, the nigga used to, I mean, he had a lot of respect for me. I had a lot of respect for him. But it was just a lot of shit I feel like he didn't get to learn, because it all happened fast as fuck. And he was transitioning from what he was rooted in to some shit he didn't really know a whole bunch about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I feel that's why a lot of his fans really, and I'm one of them that, you know, you one of my favorite rappers, you don't even know it, you know what I'm saying? I used to get dressed to your shit, you know what I'm saying? But when he died, you was kind of like, remember in the 90s when that happened? For one, we didn't think he was going to actually die, because he was toxic on that. He ain't going to die, but then you was one of them motherfuckers that everybody looked to the left and like, what Richie Rich going to say? Because we felt you was what you just said.
Right.
Real Pac riders felt niggas with the Exodus tag, they call it the Tupac's cross. Right. Don't know the Exodus cross. Right. They know
was his go-to soulfully, like at least amongst his fans.
Right.
You felt that pressure?
Yeah, buddy. I mean, I still get it. I mean, even like when Whack 100 jump out there and say something about it, there was niggas in my DM like, man, you ain't gonna ride for Pop, you ain't gonna ride. I mean, they always count on me to do that. You know what I mean?
Same with me. Same with me. It was on me like, yo, you
They
ain't gonna
heard
do this,
Pac
you ain't gonna do
mention
that.
They heard Pac mention y'all, so they felt
No,
like,
Pac,
Yeah.
yeah, but
you
that,
too, nigga, the loonies,
oh yeah,
one
but,
world, one
but
nation.
still, it's like at the end of the day, my nigga, it's like
Man, my thing is this.
a lot of niggas is trolling.
And not only that, any nigga who know anything about rap, I don't give a fuck about music, about anything. When that nigga asked to do a song with me, nigga, we was 415, we was killing shit. He had like songs that was powerful, but they wasn't getting no type of run like that 415 shit. Nigga, that All Eyes on Me album, nigga, there's no way for you to tell me, I don't give a fuck. I know you can just like not like some niggas, because there's some niggas that's super dope, that's world renowned as maybe one of the dopest niggas, that he don't really do nothing for me, and he never has. But I can give it up that the nigga dope. If you sit here and say Pac wasn't like that nigga, you tripping, period. I mean, and me and Pac used to clash about the Biggie shit because I'm a rap nigga. I'm an MC. Like, I come from when niggas used to have to really be talking some shit. You feel me? And Biggie was one of them niggas, bruh. And I used to knock his shit. And I remember Pac getting in the car with me at times, turning that shit off. Or I remember one time playing the Lil' Kim, what's the name of that song she had when she did the video on the floor was lighting up as she was walking and she had the light blue shit on.
That lazy night?
That's Crush on You, man. But her
Man, that motherfucker was not. I had that on one day, man, and that nigga came downstairs out the hotel, jumped in the car, man, and damn near knocked the knob off the fucking radio, bro, trying to turn this shit down so serious. Like, he was so upset that I was playing that. And I tell niggas to this day, Pac is my nigga. Niggas know where my loyalty is. Puff asked me to get on Biggie's album after Biggie died. Had a track for me that was stupid dope. I couldn't pull myself to do it. Def Jam was so mad at me. They was like, how you gonna pass up getting on a song with Big? I mean, I got the interview I had put on my page where Big said that I was on his album. He was like, I got Richie Rich and blah, blah, blah.
He did.
Yeah, he said all that. Yeah, cause I fucked with Big before. He done bought Tree from me and everything. Good nigga. So I'm one of the type of OG niggas, like, I can have two of my homeboys be at odds, and if I can see the right in both of my niggas, right is right, wrong is wrong, but I'm not one of them niggas who, just because you don't fuck with that nigga, I don't fuck with him. To me, both of them niggas was nice, but when you try to compare Pac to Big, to me, Pac just had a whole lot more. If they was boxers, Pac had a lot more fights than Big. Big didn't have a lot of catalog, but what he had was immaculate. You know what I mean? So niggas be on me whenever anybody say or do anything about Pac. My whole thing is, them niggas know he the GOAT. Y'all know he the GOAT, period. Like, on God, I never would have thought that nigga would get to where he was at. Not saying that he wasn't talented, but the nigga just surprised the fuck out of me with the records he was coming up with and how fast he was doing the record, bro. When that nigga sat there and played the whole All Eyes on Me album, and then he waited, he said, I got one more I want you to hear. I said, what? He said, I mean, it's just some shit. You tell me what you think. And he hit the button, and it was the California Love shit. And I was like, wow. I'm sitting there like, wow. Like, I mean, man, the nigga was cold, my nigga. Like,
let's take it.
It was cold. I tell niggas all the time. I used to tell him, I said, boy, you went from the little homie to the big homie real quick. He said, nigga, I'm going to always be your little homie. You feel me? But that nigga, boy, that nigga cold. I got some shit right here behind me that a document, nigga, they didn't want to pay me for that All Eyes on Me. Interscope didn't want to pay. I mean, that Me Against the World. Interscope didn't want to pay me for that record. They said that I needed a contract. I wrote that shit on a piece of paper, my nigga. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can grab that shit.
And you heard it here first on Smoking Out Radio. The document he's going to grab. Richie Rich is grabbing the document from Tupac, Afeni Shakur, a.k.a. Lassane Crooks. You heard it here on Smoking Out.
I framed this.
I don't know about the Lassane Crooks.
This shit was on a piece of paper. So I wrote this shit on a piece of notebook paper at the Thug Mansion in L.A. It was me, Pac, and his mama. And I wrote it on a piece of notebook paper. And it said that I was 10% writer on this song. He signed it, I signed it, and his mama signed it as a witness. This shit was in my office with all my rap papers back when niggas used to write on paper. And one of my
Right.
niggas found it. He was like, nigga, you need to frame this shit. I don't know if people can see, but I would zoom all the way in.
Oh yeah, we know that's
That's
the
it. It say
handwriting.
Tupac Shakur. It
That's
say
really-
the 10% clear as
I
day.
know that handwriting.
It say it right there like a motherfucker.
Red
Rich
Rum,
Serrero.
old nigga
Y'all
rap
signed it. It was 96. It was February 20. Nigga, yeah.
You see it say Afeni at the bottom as the witness?
It say Afeni as a witness, nigga.
Yeah.
Afeni Shakur.
I got
Hey, hey, Rich.
the dude who framed this offered me 15 bands for the thing. You want to sell it? I said, no, I don't want to sell it. I give you 15,000 for it. I
You
said,
missing
no, I'm
3
straight.
zeros. Missing 3 zeros.
Hey, I said, man, I'm straight.
Hey, Rich. What was
Hold on. Let me get one
Okay.
more. Speaking of him playing songs, man, we was at the Players Ball video shoot with E40. Was you there?
Yep, I was up there.
Was you there when
That was
nigga
in
came?
Calabasas or somewhere, wasn't it?
Oh no, it was somewhere in the hills, man. It was in Malibu. But did that nigga? Was you in the trailer when that nigga played Machiavelli?
No, I wasn't in the trailer. I think I had got there after y'all came out the trailer because when I got
Oh
there,
my God!
hey,
What?
how did that feel?
It was nigga.
Like
what?
that shit felt like you weren't even listening to that.
Nigga,
You
no,
felt that.
him rapping this shit word for word. He rapping Hail Mary word for word, going crazy. What?
That's crazy.
It was the most amazing time I ever been around Pac, bro. You was not in that trailer?
no, I wasn't in the trailer. I remember getting to that video shoot late.
Okay.
I was always late, my nigga, especially in LA because I didn't know my way around.
But we both lived in LA at that time.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't really know my way around that motherfucker, or I might have been catting off. You feel me?
But that was an amazing motherfucking time. But go ahead, bro.
Rich, when that thing happened with Pac in Vegas, how was your first conversation with Afeni, with his mom? You know, being the closeness, and I know that your soul and her soul was connected because she knew how you was with her son. Like, how did that first conversation go?
It was pretty much the same way it always is. One thing about Afeni, she was strong, bro. She reminded me a lot of my mom. Like they was built. I was more nervous to even talk to her.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I felt like I had failed her. You feel me? I felt like I had failed him. So, but she was the same. She was the same, you know? And she told me things that I can't put on here about feelings that she had about him and his death and the timeliness of his death and what he was put here to do. And she felt like he had done that. And that was good enough for her. But at the same time, I mean, it's her only son. So you can imagine what that was like. But Afeni, she was solid as a rock, my nigga.
So
Like,
it almost felt like relief.
I mean, yeah. I mean, for me, it was because, once again, like I say, I always felt like anybody who'd never been around me and Pac at the same time and then been around him when I wasn't there could tell you how me and that nigga fuck with it. You know what I mean? Like, I was one of the only niggas who, if I seen him, you know, I'd try to yank his reins if I seen him move. But he was always in control of himself, but the nigga was just too free-spirited to me. He took a liking to too many niggas that he didn't really know. And that's the one thing that used to get me, because he'd be like, this is my brother, or this is my cousin, or and it might be somebody that I learned later on was just somebody he had met through somebody that he really, really fucked with. And he just was a good nigga, bro. And anybody who done fucked around in the street knows sometimes being too cool ain't always cool. You know, because a lot of people don't appreciate good niggas. You know what I'm talking about? And when
So it really killed you when you got involved in the LA gang culture.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
And I told him about that. And I told him about that. I talked to him about that. I told him about that. We talked about the MOB thing, and I told him he tried to fluff me. He said, "Nah, there's money over bitches," and I was like, "No, that's not what it is, my nigga.
Members of Bloods."
And then I just asked him, I said, "Bro, is this what you're doing?" Because I was down there one day, and I was like, "Blood, pass me the what's it called?" Because I've been in the town. I've been saying blood since my brother been my brother. Them niggas used to say, "What up, bleed?" It went from bleed to blood from my brother's generation to us. But we ain't no gangbangers. That's just something a nigga say. So
in the town in Oakland.
But LA niggas know the difference.
Oakland.
We
You
can feel
say blood on
yeah,
everything.
I said it today when I called you up. I said, blood, if you could have seen, I mean, that's just, we've been saying it though.
Been saying blood since we're like 8
Yeah.
years old.
Yeah, I've been saying it
Literally.
before I even knew anything about a game.
Right, before game was
I had a
invented,
cousin
we've
that
been
was saying
saying
blood
blood.
and cousin the same
Yeah.
sentence. I knew he was doing it from the heart. Yeah, talking like
We never said cuz
Right.
until we never said cuz until Mac
Right.
Dre. I never
Until
said until Mac
Dre.
Dre started
Cuz.
saying
Mac
cuzzo.
Dre.
Yeah, what's up, cuzzo? Mac Dre started coming with the cuzzo and blah blah. That's the first month.
So young blood was young blood, like Black Panther.
We
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like
young blood. Yeah, exactly. What up, young blood? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it was. So I was with him one night, and we was in the hotel, and we had a few chicks over there. And because I've been spraying the bee on your co-host to the left of you and to the right.
You don't say.
We had a few chicks over there. You feel me? So
Huh?
no, I said I just called them chicks because I've been spraying that bee on the co-host. You know, I didn't see you. I knew you was in there, but I didn't see you. When I don't see you, boy, I
hold
get
on, this nigga right here, man.
Yeah,
Boom.
yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
go
go.
focus on. You can
Yeah,
focus on her. Talk to her
But
right
no,
now.
I'm just saying it probably would have been chick a long time ago. You know, I get to flying that shit around.
Focus
But
on
anyway,
her,
we
man.
was in the room with some chicks, and I told him, I was like, blood, where the blunts at? And he told me, he said, hey, you watch that B word, right? And I said, huh? He said, yeah, hey, watch that B word. I said, nigga, is you banging? He was like, no, but you know, it's just a few niggas around. I was like, okay, my nigga. And that was the first sign that I got. I was like, wow, nigga told me I might want to watch the B word. Now, one thing about all the niggas, one thing about all the niggas in LA who know me, they know where I'm from. And it ain't like I'm disrespecting them when they done heard me say that. You know, I know Crip niggas that I say it to on the phone, and it's just, I mean, that's just the way I talk, and it ain't got nothing to do with all that. But I don't know, man. It was
All day.
she to me, man. Afeni, right before she passed away, she never even got to see this motorcycle I put together, bro. That shit cracked me in half.
That Tupac motorcycle was legendary. You killed it.
Hey,
You
man,
killed it, bro.
See that motherfucker so bad. Co-host, what's on it?
Nothing much, listening to you.
It's
Gaining
crazy.
more insight.
Yeah,
You got any questions?
yeah, we go way back.
What's that fuck when I was gonna ask?
Where you from? You from LA?
Yeah.
And you ain't up on me?
No, I don't think I was born when you came out. No
Damn.
disrespect.
No,
No.
that's a good enough reason though. You feel me?
Yeah.
Ain't no disrespect.
That's damn near the only reason.
Silly.
All right, so look it, man. Since she afraid to ask you,
I'm
I'm
not
ask
afraid to ask him, but I don't want to ask him. You ask him.
Anyway, all right, man. You and E40 got into a little small beef. It wasn't no real beef. It wasn't no serious
Small
beef.
beef.
Yeah, it was a light bit. Explain why you got mad at him, and explain why I got to where it needed to get. Where it got. You know what I mean? Because we got his point of view. You know what I mean? We did an interview with him a few days ago. Let us see your side of it.
All I remember from that night was 49ers lost. I made a quick video hoorahing the niggas that I know who be cheering them Niners on, because I'm a Raider fan. And he kind of flew off the handle, and I tried to call him. I called his phone because, like, I posted the video of me laughing, talking about the Niners loss. I said something like 40U, Stalin, and Benny Tarantino. That's my Mexican partner. He a video director. I said, oh, y'all niggas lost, nigga. Yes, it's bang, bang. Some shit I said. I can't remember word for word, but I was just hoorah.
You said fly shit.
Yeah, I was just hoorah.
Real rich.
And then he flew off the handle, my guy. So I called him, and then he flew off the handle on the phone and hung up on me. So I was like, wow. So then that's when I knew it wasn't nothing serious, or at least I thought I knew it wasn't nothing serious. So then I posted another picture of him, and he had a Raider outfit on, and he was like, he put something up under there. He's like, oh, nigga, you snitch, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, wow. You feel me? I was like, now, where's he going with that? And from there, bro, I just addressed it the way I addressed it, the only way I know how to address it. Like, I know Earl know me. So when he put it into that context, I was like, bruh. So I hit his phone again. He didn't pick up the phone. So I went to the I went to the Instagram because I was on fire. I was like, really, my nigga?
Yeah, you was on fire.
Yeah, I was on fire. Yeah, I was on fire. So I was like, really, my
nigga, amount of hours. You gave him like
so
48 hours.
You got 72 minutes to call and clear this shit up or provide paperwork or nigga, motherfucker.
Let me tell you something, my nigga. I'm gonna keep it on. I'm gonna keep it all the way funky. For the people who watching this interview who may not know, I caught a tree case in 2012. Any ghetto nigga who'd never fucked with any hustling or any hating or any hood shit knows how things go when niggas start false chattering about a nigga. So there was some false chatter, and I assumed he was chiming in on that because I had already had to iron that chatter out a few times. You feel me? Like a nigga had some non-solidness in his bloodline, and niggas know me way better than that. So when Earl said it and put it on Instagram, I was like, okay, my nigga, so this is how you feeling. So fuck it. And I just took it to where it got to go at that point. You got 48 hours, my nigga, to show me some documentation that substantiates the shit that you talking about my name and my G, my nigga. Because my G is not to be questioned, bro, by nobody. I've been doing this thing a long time, my nigga.
You feel like don't be bringing up no priors on me, motherfucker.
I mean, no, that ain't a prior. That's a false charge, my nigga. He didn't bring up no priors. He didn't say, oh, I heard you got busted with a half thing. That's a prior. That was a trumped up charge. So I hate this shit even happened because me and Earl go way back. Earl is a good nigga, man. We've been tight, you know. Man, things happen.
But my thing is this. All this shit over a football game, my nigga. Like, it made niggas damn near come to blows. Nigga,
alcohol and sports?
Nigga, a lot of phone calls is being made.
Bro,
like,
I'll be honest.
Niggas need to calm down off the sports, my nigga. Like, sports ain't that goddamn serious. We ain't on that goddamn football field.
Hey, one thing,
like, why is that aggressive?
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all
man.
good now, though, right?
Yeah, we straightened it out. We ironed it out. I mean, and it was one of them type of things where we brought it to the table. And he
got him on that album, though, right?
He told me, no, he didn't make the Grow Room album. It's any yuck. No, they don't have. You don't have to beef with 40 to not be able to get him on your album, nigga. That nigga hard to get on the record.
No, I didn't know the beef. I just,
Unless if you want him on your record for 2022, you start now, and then you probably get it done. Yeah, 40 be taking a little while to get on the nigga
He
record.
sent one like instantly back. Like, I swear, like in 45 minutes. I never got one back like that in life. My last one I said, he said that shit back in 45 minutes. Like, yeah, nephew, he said, caught me right when I'm in a break between I caught him in a break listening to beats.
Well, that's what happened
when he was recording. He was in the lab.
That's what happened when a nigga be busy though. Like, and Earl be busy, rightfully so.
Man, that nigga's a super celebrity, man, and we cannot forget that.
The nigga Snoop did that for the song that's on this album, and I was blown away. I sent him the beat, and man, that nigga called me in 5 minutes and was like, "I'm finna lay this right now." Laid it and had it back to me in 45 minutes. I was blown away. I was like, damn. Sometimes you catch a nigga at the right time.
Right time.
Motherfucker.
You get motherfucker at the right motherfucking time.
Right now, you can get a gang of quarantine verses out these motherfuckers right now, boy.
Hey, man, so this is Smoke A Lot Radio, man. You got a big-ass weed leaf on your motherfucking sweater. Let's talk about your motherfucking weed line you got going, man. Your medicinal. You feel me? Let's promote your strand. You feel me? Hey, let's get that going. You know what I mean? Because we do smoke a lot in this motherfucker.
Smoking Out Radio, we do promote weed strands.
Promote weed strands on that brand. Definitely. Unless y'all got some other questions, some deeper questions.
No, I learned everything I need to learn.
Man, we good to go.
We all good.
Yeah, so
we got gravy, baby.
Richie.
Oh, shit.
We got the
Slimer pack.
Oh, the Slime Ball Johnson.
The Slimer Johnson.
The purple cake batter, man. You feel me? The cake batter.
Purple cake batter, you bitch.
Now I'm waiting when I get to the Bay because I'm coming up there to shoot a video with you. You fly me out to shoot a video with you.
And
I will smoke on some cake batter.
Oh, we're going to blow batter. Hey, because if it ain't batter, it really don't matter. You feel me?
If it ain't battered, the streets ain't gonna shatter.
You feel me? Straight up.
It matter,
Oh,
it really
my
don't matter. If this nigga don't snap it, nigga.
On W, motherfucking.
Bro, my sister said that shit dumb. My sister said that shit dumbass gas, nigga.
I need some
like,
shit make
wait.
wake up in the middle of the night and just throw out a pot roast.
I mean,
I
hey,
need some shit. I
this-
need on
this
some slow
ba-
cooking shit. I don't need
this
potato
ba-
chip.
this batch right here came back at 31.6, my nigga. This shit, it's heat. It's
Oh,
heat.
that's it. That's
And
it.
that's all I wanted to do for my brand.
And
I
then,
just wanted it to be
when you
Have a
fuck
nigga
with
eat
it, bro,
pancakes
you,
for dinner.
since I know you, you've been having nothing but gas since we've been selling gas in the bag, my nigga.
man. Tell me
Period. You've been having nothing but gas since we had gas in the bag and the zigzag.
it's enough flavors on the street. I want some power. If I'm gonna be smoking, like, you know, they got weed that tastes like everything now, so we had to, you know, put it along that line. That's where we come with the cake batter. But I'm the type of nigga that my weed don't have to taste like nothing. Just get me fucked up, and then I can eat whatever I want, what taste I got. You know what I mean? Fuck that.
All right, look.
I
Go ahead. Go ahead.
One last,
Hold on. I'm gonna do one last after you do this.
one last pot question.
No, I'm
Picture
gonna
me
do one
swollen.
last.
Biggie Smalls got his eyes swollen. My hand on my dick. I give a fuck. I'ma die holding him. I was the king.
Hey, nigga, come and get on my album and bang on Big. And that's the first thing I said when he came out the booth. I said, okay, my nigga, I already know you. He had never made no diss records about Big up to that point. He felt the way he felt about the nigga, but he didn't have no evidence on wax with no nothing. I get him to come to the studio and he come get on my shit and bang on Big. I'm like,
First bar.
hey, I'm like, God damn, my nigga.
Eyes swollen. My hand on my nuts. I give a fuck. I'ma die holding him.
That nigga, hey, but you know what else he said on there though? That nigga said, I've been shot and murdered. Can't tell you how it happened word for word.
Word.
You
Best believe them cowards gonna get what they deserve.
Hey, in the same way, God bless my name, because game pays, getting cash and that's for days, because niggas done changed. The
Niggas done
game so still heavy in this game. Niggas done changed. It ain't the same. We've been handling our business for years, getting respect from all our peers. While most of our niggas incarcerated doing years. Bitches is tricky, niggas is snitching, while niggas improve and move positions, because niggas didn't change.
Hey, nigga, I iron many cats.
That's what that nigga say, call on my real nigga. When
I
it's
done iron many
deep,
10
swerving, swerving. Hills are deep down your street, leave your trash down, because it'll be clean when we sweep. Let's
Trash
jump niggas and hit their ass with some heat. You feel me? Niggas is talking
Hey,
my mama.
yeah,
shit,
he got on there and bang. He got on there and made sure Def Jam didn't promote my album. You feel me? I said, God damn, nigga. You feel me? He got on there and made sure Def Jam didn't promote my shit. You feel me?
Tupac was on some bullshit.
No, Def Jam was on some bullshit. nigga.
Tupac did that. He knew they wasn't playing with him.
Hey,
They wasn't doing
and-
no Pac business.
hey, and niggas love
No, that was Bad Boy against
They wasn't doing no Pac business.
Oh, for
Now,
real?
see,
That was Warren G. Richie
Now,
business.
see,
They
I
ain't doing no Pac business.
Yeah, I could have been mad if that's all he said, but I mean, he came out and hit him up and all type of shit. He let you know, some niggas are just, get on your platform and stunt, and then
And
go
attached
back,
you to all that shit.
and then go back R&B on their platform. he kept it litty. You feel me?
Liddy, what they call it? Liddy was in his bag.
Hey, one more before we go, my nigga. 5 on It remix studio session. I just asked E40. You know what I mean? We had the hurricane going. We had a million niggas in that motherfucker, man. Tell me your experience at that goddamn studio session, man.
So
Get on that stuff.
now I want you to clarify some shit for me, because people be asking me about this story. So first of all, what studio was we at? We was at Denton?
We was at Mike Denton's.
We was at Mike Denton in Alameda, right?
Alameda, yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's get, because people used to ask me where we was at, and I could never remember.
We was at Michael Denton's, and this one he had
remember
a studio
once
at his mama house or something, downstairs. Nigga, it was all furniture and shit, everything.
I remember, once again, getting there late. I remember this. Got there late. Y'all had a garbage can. 40 had a hurricane mix in a fucking trash can.
Oh, my mama.
He bought a brand new garbage can and hella bottles of liquor. And I guess y'all had poured them all. He poured all that shit in there. Just hella shit. And niggas was drinking right out this garbage can. This hurricane shit. This F.
Like bobbing for apple.
Hey,
For apples all night.
hey, And
Slurricane.
hey, nigga, and I remember coming up in there, and y'all had already had y'all verses laid, and y'all was playing the song, and I was sitting there, I was listening to it, and I'm playing catch up, and you know how it be when everybody else high and you playing catch up. I'm throwing that Hurricane back because it tastes sweet, but that shit wasn't playing. And by the time it caught up to me, I swear to God, to this day, I didn't think my verse was all that good. So I was putting a lot of extra shit on it. Like, you know that most Caesars, believe that, all that
What stuff?
So where you, I was trying to do all that shit because I wasn't really happy with the shit I was coming up with, and I felt like I was being pressured. I'll be honest with you, because everybody else shit was done, and they kept playing it. And to me, Yuck verse, I mean, usually Yuck kill everything, and this ain't just because I'm on your show. You fuck with it like that, and you know that. So Yuck's verse had me very intimidated. The nigga Shock G verse was clean as fuck to me because he was doing his own thing, but it was so clean, you know. And then 40 had his shit he was saying that was
no 40 didn't go that night. Remember, he came back the next day.
Okay, so Spice had a verse on there. Drew shit was on there, and nigga, I was like, okay, and y'all kept saying like, come on. So I went there and wrote the shit. And all I did was because I was out there selling weed. Put your fee with my feelings. Put your $5 with my $5. And like I said, when I laid that verse, it wasn't my favorite until I heard it in Justin's in New York one year when I was on Def Jam, and I heard the whole party. I mean, dude, the fool when it said, "Where you from?" And I'm over
Oakland.
I'm talking to Pub. Yeah, that's when I used to drink.
You had the punchline of the song, my nigga.
But I didn't know that when I left that studio.
You had the punchline of the whole fucking song. Everybody could be scoobity boobity bop.
Right.
And you said Oakland smoking, nigga. That was the punchline of the whole song, nigga.
Like I said, I was trying to put hella extra shit on it because I wasn't really comfortable with this. Man, you don't know what it's like to be the last nigga to get his verse done and his heat on there. Man.
Hey, you got some
you know what's crazy though? But let me tell you this though, nigga. Y'all was the niggas who gave me a shot. Y'all gave me my first shot when I came home from the half a thing. Cause I hadn't had no music out. I came home from the half a thing. I was still in the contract with Jed from 415. I remember, cause when 40 did Dusted and Disgusted, he wanted me to get on the song. And I told him, I said, I'm under contract with this nigga from 415 and I'm not fucking with them no more. And he trying to sue me. So 40 was like, all right, well, I don't want you to be on the record. And they try to hold it up. So that's that part where he said, I just want you to say this little part. That's that part where they say, what's the definition of a lick? And I say, taking the nigga shit. He say, put that on something. I say, I put that on the click. Oh no, I say, put that on something. And he say, I put that on the click. The click. That's all I said on that record. When Tupac asked me to get on What You Call Him after y'all, I told him the same thing. I told y'all the same thing. I was like, hey, I'm under contract. Y'all said the same thing Pac said. Y'all was like, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, let's lay this shit. And I remember, what was the nigga name? Eric, what was the boy name that y'all used to fuck with over there at New Tribe?
Eric Brooks.
Yep, Eric was asking y'all like, what y'all think? He was like, let's go with it. If he say something, then we'll deal with it then. Y'all gave his first shot. Y'all the reason Def Jam even came. Off of that 5 on it, that's what brought me the Def Jam jug.
Man,
that look right there. You feel me?
And our management team. Shout out to AJ.
Yeah. Oh,
and our management team. We can't forget the management.
Oh yeah, the Juice managed me and did my Def Jam deal.
Hey, so to piggyback off all that dopeness, you just told us what verse was one of your dopest that wasn't your favorite. What was your favorite feature verse? Favorite feature verse. Funnest, like energy. It don't have to be in no order. Just what was the one that you was like, hey, that was my shit.
Hey, now it's the same way with the Yuck. The 2 verses that I didn't like the most turned out to be worldwide the hottest verse. That and that one off the Tupac, All Eyes on Me.
On my mama.
That certain niggas want to stick to I was rushed again, and there I was pressure cooked.
I thought you was like a real nigga took the bitch down.
Oh well, you know what? The funny you're talking about that real pimp.
Come on, man.
I'm all season.
with you.
Rain, sleet, or even snow. About mine, quick to put a jacket on the
That's
hoe. Oh, you cold now? Gonna get some
He's
hot.
not smiling.
And when I slide back through, bitch, have my dough. You feel me? Hey, that nigga
He's
said,
smiling and
yeah.
shit. Oh, my mama.
Hey, man, since you done said this shit like 2 times, man, explain to the young artists, you know what I mean, that's coming up in the game, man. Explain your situation, how you came up with the Jed situation, man. Like, that was a series of situations in your career that kind of sidetracked you, bro. Once you explain.
So basically, my first ever record was the one we talked about at the top of this interview, called 415. We didn't have no money. We just had the music. We had that part handled. So we needed a D-boy, a nigga named Jed we used to fuck with. That's what used to happen. The D-boys used to use their bag to produce the little niggas. You feel me? So when I was in that deal with 415, I caught a case, my nigga, for half a brick. I did an album called Half Thing talking about that case. I caught a case for half a brick when I was in jail. I called the nigga on the 3-way, that executive producer, told the nigga I needed him to bail me out. And the nigga told me, nigga, don't call me, nigga, I'm asleep. I said, wow. So from there, I didn't do no more business with the nigga. So I was in contract and the nigga had me held up. So I guess what Yuck is getting at is, you gotta beware what you sign, my nigga, especially when it come with these record labels, because they'll sign you to a deal and set your ass on the shelf, my nigga, and you'll be stuck. You'll be trying all your life to get off the fucking label. So just make sure you got an attorney who can check out your paperwork and give it to you in layman's terms on what the shit's saying. Because when you read it, you ain't gonna, that motherfucker gonna look like a Chinese food menu, my nigga, with no picture.
So how did you feel when these 360 deals start coming into fruition? Did you feel like, let me get some artists involved in them, or you want to educate motherfuckers to avoid it?
I'll be honest with you, I don't know enough about a 360 deal to talk about it. I heard that they get some of your music money, some of your merch, and some of your tour money. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
They get everything of your all that.
Yeah, well, see a nigga.
Your bag.
Yeah.
What they got to say?
I wasn't okay with them getting the money that they was getting from me, let alone all of it. Like, especially when a nigga got to do all the work. But to be honest with you, if you that raw, I feel like a label is good if you a nigga who you feel like you can take it to a very major level. When I say a very major level, I'm talking about a major level, like one of the niggas who you're gonna hear on the radio all the time for the next 5 to 7 years, or 5 to 10 years. You know, I know it ain't a lot of, you know, Drakes out there, but that's what I'm talking about, niggas. If you can take it to a major level like that, being signed is good, because your visibility is gonna be great, and you're gonna be able to make so much money on the road if you got it like that. But to have them take something out of nothing, I just don't see it. Independent niggas, I mean, you could touch your market via the internet right now. You don't really need all that, but you gotta have something that people like. You feel me? And just because you like it don't mean everybody else like it, my nigga. It's one thing about this music shit. Music is crazy, bro. You could be dope as fuck and nobody might not like you. That don't mean stop, but sometimes it happens like that. And it can be a nigga that's whack as fuck and everybody can love him. That's just how this shit go, bro. It's that's how the shit go, bro. You know, it ain't no formula on how to be that nigga. If the people pick you, they pick you. If they don't, they don't. And that's just what the fuck it is.
I'm gonna ask you a question called Cadence of the Day. Do you think 69 would have survived in your era?
Nah, fuck no. No, but you know what? I heard a nigga say some real shit. The nigga Brother Polite said some shit. He talked on that guy and his situation. And he said he don't see why people are so upset that the dude ratted, because he said he never held dude to no gangster standards. Like when he seen dude, he never ever assumed that he was one of them kind of niggas anyway. So he wasn't let down as other people are about that. But my thing is, man, the nigga's a kid. The nigga hotter now than he was then. So that just show you how this shit is moving, bro.
I mean, you gonna always be hot when they giving you $10 million before you even cut your first motherfucking Fed deal. So you're gonna all right. But I just feel like, do you think that hip hop needs to try to figure out a way to separate what the fuck they own as far as the street shit with these artist shit? Because it's a different ball game now. It's gonna look, the kids gonna look at it like, what the fuck do keeping it solid mean? That ain't gonna give me no money.
Well, that and they've been, but they've been feeling like that, my nigga. Some of them, not all of them. There's some young niggas who still stick to the code.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
it's a different time right now, my nigga. For I mean, everything is different. I mean, everything. They done changed all of the shit, bro. Like, what wasn't cool back then is cool now, and what is cool now wasn't cool back then. It's just it's a 360.
I mean, if they didn't get mad at a motherfucker putting on the dress, we can't get mad at a motherfucker. They can't. We didn't expect. We expecting too much out of a bunch of.
You know.
Oh
yeah.
I wanted to hear about the G mouth though.
Yeah, you know what? I heard Mr. Fab say some shit on his page the other day that made hella sense. He said one thing that people do a lot of is you'll expect somebody or your nigga to react to do what you would do. You feel me? And when they don't do what you would do, you get upset. And that's what we do a lot. Like, nigga, I'm gonna be honest with you. Real niggas to whatever these other niggas is, I ain't gonna call them nothing but opposite, different than real niggas. We outnumbered, bro. We outnumbered for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. It's a landslide, my nigga. But all you can do is stay out of nigga way, because we had our turn. We had our turn. When I was out there, I was fucking with it. Nigga had it, you know?
Hey, real niggas is looking real Amish right now.
Yeah, but niggas had their turn, so hopefully a nigga did what he was supposed to do and got his whole ass out the way. And shit, whatever these niggas do shouldn't bother you if you ain't still got to be out there in the way. You feel me? That's how I feel like, nigga, if you was around in that era when shit was different, hopefully you did what you needed to do to where now you could be comfortable and you could just sit back and complain. You ain't got to be out there dealing with the bullshit. You did?
That part right there.
Yes, indeed.
That part right
Smoke
there.
a lot motherfucking radio. This
Double
is
Skizzle, man.
Mama,
Hey,
man,
man,
we
thanks.
rich.
Hey, thanks for all the game you gave us, man. All the love, man. The
I mean-
exclusive interview, bro. Do all your motherfucking social medias, you know what I mean? Talk about the new project, man, where they can get it, download, stream, new videos, singles, all the shit, man. Give us a breakdown before you get up out of here.
I'm easy, my nigga. You can find me in one place on IG. You feel me? I laid off Twitter when Trump jumped on. I jumped off. I fuck with that Instagram, man. It's the real Richie Rich, THAREALRICHIERICH. Once again, the real Richie Rich on Instagram. I got the brand new album, The Grow Room. You can get it right now. It features Snoop Dogg, Yuck Mouth, Short Dog, Bila motherfucking Jid Burner. You feel me? C-Bo Mozzie. You feel me? The motherfucker's really slapping, bro. Good motherfucking record. Also, I got the purple cake batter, like I told y'all. It's coming to Cookies Melrose next week, I do believe.
Hey, man, we need to review it on the show, man. Send something on the show so we can.
Yeah, no, when I come down there, I'm gonna drop the pack off, man. The packs, let you niggas
Be out here
know.
next week.
Yeah.
Look, we're
Yeah.
gonna do a
Yeah.
we're gonna do a
Do a
motherfucking
Smoke a Lot radio premiere. Yeah.
No, we're gonna do smoke runs. When you
Okay,
come do
smoke run.
come do your interview for the old boy,
Yes, indeed.
you're gonna
Okay.
pull up with your
Yeah.
shit and we're gonna do
Yeah.
a smoke runs.
There we go.
That's
There we
and
go.
we'll do a
Yeah,
take.
and on that day, don't smoke nothing. I want you niggas.
We ain't smoking shit. We gonna come smoke
niggas,
your shit on smoke runs.
Yeah.
Me and Cuzzo Fly.
Yeah.
We got you, baby.
I'm fresh. We gonna
And
blow
Kato.
it.
Kato gonna
Yeah.
tap in.
I got the
Cuzzo Fly
perfect.
Tato gonna do
Oh,
my
hold on. And look at this though. Before I go, not only do I have tree, nigga, I got some other shit too. Cause the weed might put you to sleep. You feel me? Damn. My latest product, nigga. You know I'm from the Rolling Hundreds, right? I got the coffee, my nigga. The Rolling Bean.
Ooh, the coffee.
Yeah, the Rolling Bean, baby. You see
My
that?
Colombian
Yeah,
Brazilian.
it's my own shit right here, man. You can find this right here at rollingbeancoffee.com. If you're a coffee drinker, this is real Colombian Supremo with a medium roast, and this is a good motherfucking bean. You gotta have your own grinder. This is whole bean. I'm moving the packs, yuck. I'm moving the packs, and I'm
Oh
back.
yeah, I got the grinder at the house.
So look, I got the puppies, I got the French bulldogs popping,
Check this
I got
out.
the coffee popping, I got the tree popping, I got the album popping. If you're not fucking with me, you must not be on planet Earth. You
Hey,
dig?
my nigga, my auntie got the coffee game popping, man. I swear to God,
man,
they're trying to get me into that shit, my
this-
nigga. I can do it right now if I want to,
Yeah.
my nigga.
yeah,
and
this-
My
hey,
mother-in-law got the wine game going. She got the 40 go fuck with her little. My mom working in the motherfucking Napa.
Let me tell you something about this. Let me
Where
tell you
40
something.
do his thing. So I can do both of those, but it takes my yarn.
This right here gonna sell when water and pussy won't. Excuse me, lady. This right here gonna sell.
Turn that on smoke.
Excuse me, little mama.
Say to her.
Excuse me, little mama. My mouth get a little flagrant when I don't see you. I don't be intimidated. But like I said, this is gonna sell when Kool-Aid and lemonade won't. You did. Fuck with that. Rolling Bean. Check me out at rollingbeancoffee.com, man. It's all about millionaire shit around here. Steel town business. That will never change. Baby, even though you didn't know me because you was a baby, study on the kid, man. Grab that Grow Room. All I want you to do is get the Grow Room album, get you some headphones, and when you at the house and you ain't doing nothing else, just put the headphones on when you about to go to sleep and let that motherfucker play from top to bottom. When I come back and do the show, I guarantee you'll be like, okay, this nigga fuck with it. That's all I ask. If not, I give you your money back threefold. You feel me? That's about $30. Albums don't cost but about $9. that ain't no major achievement, but you.
I could get a lip gloss with that.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, there you go. I'm with
a Mac lip gloss costs $30.
Yeah, buddy.
Not liquor store lip gloss, a Mac.
No.
All right, double skis, man. Love you, bro. We ain't gonna hold you, my nigga. I ain't gonna hold you, man.
Go get honor, man.
Go get that goddamn Grow Room. This nigga right here. Let you know.
It was honor, my nigga.
Yes,
you his favorite artist in rap history, nigga. He loves
it. My nigga. Okay, well, you know what? I apologize for taking such a
I don't gotta say no homo. I'm a real nigga. So I don't feel like that's homo shit giving a nigga shit.
That's for real, my nigga.
I done manipulated, put many minds in a blender off this music. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just giving you your shit. I have to give you the flowers.
That nigga said he said he done conducted isms.
Man, I done put many minds in the blender. I done put many minds in the blender and looked dead and many corneas, many brown corneas off that game from Richie Rich.
It's all good, my nigga. It's all good.
Hold on, now sis got a question.
What's up with the British Bulldogs?
See, now that's the shot I've been looking for right there. God damn.
What's up with
the show. That was the whole reason for the show. At least I got it. Okay, now what was the question?
He forgot.
What's up with the British Bulldogs?
You selling a bit?
Hey, you knew exactly what you was doing. Hey, you knew exactly what you was doing. No, they French Bulldogs. This right here. Yeah, I got
it. That motherfucker. Woo! That shit look electric.
That shit look like it got a glow on.
Damn.
Beautiful. What's her name?
That's past you.
No name yet. I ain't named her.
Oh.
I had a litter. I had 6 puppies. I had 4 boys and 2 girls. And I kept this
that
one.
Motherfucker, you land me.
Yeah,
that shit don't even eat dog food, my nigga.
I need one.
Yeah, I got you. I breed them. I'm gonna have another litter in August.
In August?
My birthday in August.
I need one too in August.
Hey, Rich, you ever bred with Macadocious? Thug like Macadocious?
Yeah, I know Macadocious.
No, y'all ain't never bred no dogs. You know he got some dogs.
Oh, I didn't even know Macadocious fuck with them. I just got into it.
He got dogs. He got some of the ones that look like the ones on Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
You know what, Spike? You know what, Spike?
I said the ones that look like the one on Tom and Jerry. Fuck with them bullies. That's what's up. Hey, Yuck, what you smoking, bro?
Hey, Rich, how much one of them dogs cost?
I sold all my males for $5,000. I sold my females for $6,500.
Okay.
And I consider mine to be cheap. I know niggas that get 10 and 15 bands for them.
No, I know niggas that get 30,000.
Yeah, depending on color. Like I said, I just got in the game, so but my next litter, I'll be trying to hit for more. It depends on just the structure of the dog.
Hey, bro, I need 2,000, man. Give me one for the 2 bands. The one you can't sell.
You trying to get a chupacabra, nigga, for 2 bands. You trying to get a chupacabra, nigga, for 2 bands. Hey, my nigga, some nigga put some shit on Instagram the other day when I was posting my dogs for sale. He asked me how much. And then I told him, and the nigga said, damn, 5 bands, my nigga? He said, I could get a baby tiger from the Tiger King for 2 bands. I said, man, what?
The Tiger
King got tigers for 2 bands. Hey,
You get a baby tiger for 2 bands, nigga.
they were saying the nigga Tiger King. I guess that show.
Well, don't get hey, fuck up.
I tried to watch that shit. He lost me when he married them 2 Jews. That's
Yeah, I couldn't fuck with that.
Don't
That
be
was
fooled.
Hey, it was funny all the way till this nigga married them 2 boys. I said, I was out of there.
Done with you, double
yeah.
ski. We
Hey.
go, nigga. We
All
go
right,
on with your crazy ass, nigga.
Good.
Love you, double skis, man.
what-
Legendary,
all
Richie
right.
Rich. It's in the motherfucking building. Oakland's
Yes, it
finest, nigga. The
Yes, it
old
is.
man. The Harley Davidson Don Dada. Bro,
feel
you
me?
was my Harley Davidsons with no hands, nigga.
Hey, keep it real. Did you like the Let's Ride remix with G-Eazy?
Hell yeah, did I? That motherfucker, that G-Eazy bought me a Harley Davidson. How about shout out to
Be on that
G-Eazy?
goddamn.
Hey, man.
Hey,
That nigga better buy me a Harley Davidson off the Boss
You was supposed to be
Tycoon.
on that intro.
hey, that boy
Nigga.
G-Eazy, man, shout out G-Eazy. That nigga put, man, he woke a nigga up. You feel me?
Oh, he bought it back, period.
Richie Rich, what's your Instagram again?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
See, now we moving. This is what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
What's the Instagram?
Easy.
It's THA.
THA.
REAL RICHIE RICH.
You heard you. Smoke a lot
It ain't official unless
Gotcha.
Simone. It ain't official unless
Yeah,
Simone
tap
do the
in. Let me see
the
where
tap
you at.
in.
You
You
ain't
ain't
gonna
official
believe
nigga unless Simone do the tap in. my
Yeah,
nigga.
I mean,
You
shit,
ain't tap in with
Tap
you, you ain't
in.
official nigga, my nigga.
Okay.
Period.
Now, then,
One
you
mob, nigga. Simone gonna see you in Oakland smoking. Bye, nigga.
World. See you when the earth world open up.
Y'all niggas crazy, man. You niggas is though. Woo! Y'all, there she go. I see her too.
One thing.
Oh, you said instantly. You said there she go.
But we ain't gonna play with it. We ain't gonna play with it. Come on. Hey, motherfucking hey, look at that story. This how you moving?
Ooh.
Oh,
Re-air the interview.
and you niggas had the camera on that. Bro, I've been trying to get on the show, bro. Right? I'll be
You gotta pull up with that weed.
But
You
no,
gotta pull up and see the
No,
real
but-
real on real, nigga.
well, no, you already know what type of nigga I am.
You liking
you know-
pictures and shit. Bye, nigga.
Yuck, no, hey, I ain't gonna even get proud
Like
with it,
everything.
but Yuck, no, I'm a titty dude. Yuck, I've been a titty nigga. That's what I am. Titties got personality. Hey, niggas be like, why you like titties more than ass? I say, when you was born, did you suck your mama's titty or did you suck your mama's ass, nigga?
He shoot shots like Steph Curry.
Oh my
You strike
goodness.
3-pointers.
Okay. That nigga
my
coming from the
Chef Curry
motherfucking
was-
middle of
Man,
the
no game.
Going down on here. I'm liking this. I'm liking this.
Okay.
Hey, y'all talk about
Shout out her-
the y'all
shout
talk
out her
about
IG.
hey, y'all
What's
talk
her
about y'all talk about the show is over. The show has just begun. You feel me?
Oh,
Hey, oh God. No, hey, it's love, Yuck. You know I love you, my nigga. And I'm gonna need you to torch something else on this next one too. You feel
yeah,
me?
it's good. It's good. We get you next week on motherfucking smoke runs with me, Cuzzo Fly, goddamn motherfucking Kato Fonia. That's where we test your weed, nigga. So bring your weed.
Okay.
And that's where we test your weed. This our weed channel. This is where we can
Okay.
do the weed smoke, nigga. So as soon as you're done with the white boy, come fuck with your niggas.
Okay.
Get it?
Gotcha.
Da-da-da. Same day, same bat time, same bat channel, nigga.
You feel.
1 mile, nigga. Love you, bitch.
All right, Mom. I'm on you.
Easy.
Bye.
Nigga said, all right, Moni. Her name is Moni Love, nigga.
Moni
Love.
Hey, you want to say bye to him?
I said bye.
Nah, he said bye to you right now, though.
Bye.
All right, baby. I'll see you.
He said, "No, he must buy some Nikes."
We out of here, nigga. Yada.